long from the 26.
They leave a man wide open. Mosley Jr.
Right.
sneaking out the outside. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Twancho, and we're already got like the best recruit out of our whole board. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and check on some of these recruits, you know, especially our favorites, and just get them where they need to be. We got any visits that's coming in on this week, specifically week 5. He got the visit last game. I don't think we have anybody that's so week 5 is what it's looking like. We got a couple 3-stars gonna be coming in. NKU. Simmons College versus NKU. I like playing these Kentucky schools so far. Like, it's a little interesting.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put total.
It's just like that in-game type of like rivalry, you know. It gives a different dynamic feel.
That one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese.
He plays for NKU too?
This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game.
That's
not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes. And
so we might see Duke is what I'm seeing.
David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is.
Play the game,
they have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
My boy Woolen had nice game last game.
Handoff to the back.
Good run.
Coaches
NKU playing a lot better
about
already
staying
than
ahead of the
played.
chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I knew that bubble screen was coming.
Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Knew that bubble screen was
Taken
coming.
out of bounds after a good pickup there. There is striking distance.
You can
at
tell
the
when it's
37.
like a bubble screen.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Give to the back.
Got stuck.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And they make the tackle.
Flag though, might be coming back holding.
Illegal
blocking back. Thank you. We'll take that.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The offense set for a first down play.
We'll take that very much. Oh, we getting to that.
The running back and leave it with
I thought he might have looked like he was
going to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Like he was going to RPO
I love
that.
when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first
scramble. Oh my God!
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Okay, quarterback got a little bit of wheel, so we got
set of downs.
We gotta make sure we maintain that.
On the run, it's Tyson.
Stuffed.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
2nd and 13.
Back to pass. And he'll chuck
looked
that
like he kind of threw it away. He knew he was going to get sacked.
Nobody was able to get open. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long.
They're giving another screen look, so.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit.
4th down stop. It looked like they was going to try to make a little run. They came on high.
That big range from 48 yards out.
They take a 3-0 lead,
this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen.
Why do they keep switching
our for a field goal? You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game.
Hey,
what players
boy,
did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Man, it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock.
And he fights for extra yards.
I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
We're bouncing that outside. Great blocks.
It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down. And that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
5-yard gain.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Why stop running?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Why stop running?
They'll move
Motion
the tight end.
McCad.
He's got it again.
Fight for that.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down. Their defense can stay on the sideline and get their
They kind of got to you, boy, a little quick.
One final play before the end of the quarter.
They got 5 in the box.
To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Come on, fight for that.
Makes the catch. It's Mosley. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
He's like a bowling ball. He's going to get you that first down. That boy, Kendrick Mosley Jr.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd.
When you pass into the running backs, like for like
So after the break,
Them
they'll
little
go
street
back to work.
routes and the Texas routes, you can't lead the pass. You just gotta tap the button because it'll get too far out for them. Oh my God, we almost did a pick, but 3-yard gain.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot.
I wanted like a little sprint. I like a little sprint.
I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Sammy Allen.
Off the play fake.
Oh my goodness.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Block for me.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to
block
sell
for
the
me.
fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman.
Just get a little screen, see what he can get. We in field goal range.
Now a lot of work
Don't
to
want to
do
force
to move
nothing
the
so early
chains,
when
keep
we don't
this
need
drive
to.
alive after that earlier sack.
Block for me.
Trying to set up the screen. He did
Nothing.
not make it a
50 yard,
on third
54.
down.
Can we make that?
Now on fourth down, they'll settle
Can
for
we
a
make
field goal
54?
try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out.
54, it's no good.
The field goal is no good.
Slightly short.
And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
We overrated it. We overrated it.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first
That
down.
might have been what they wanted. What they wanted to
when
happen.
they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them
But
throw
I'm
it
noticing
too
they like
quickly
the screen,
and
so
can
we
make
gonna
bad
play here on the
decisions. I like
outside.
how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window.
And we get a sack. Is that Alexander?
And down he goes at the 41.
And listen, the
Is that
quarterback
Alexander?
drops back and he's going through his progressions with sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He's been our best pass rusher.
Gonna swing it on second down.
And we get to the quarterback. Is that
And here
James
comes the
Jr.?
pressure, and there he goes down
He
again.
can line up.
And I love
anywhere
playing
on the
man
field
coverage on the back end,
and
getting
make a
those
play.
receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them.
We're going to come out in Tampa 2. Eric James Jr. had
On
2
third and
picks.
long, you'll have to turn it
2
loose
pick sixes
deep.
last game. No.
Firing to the right, complete.
Okay. I thought that was a marker. I'm sorry.
He
I thought that was first down
cannot
marker.
get there. It'll be fourth down.
We get fourth down.
They bring the
Stop.
punter onto the field now.
They're up 3.
First punt of the day, and he'd love to
This
lock him
game
up
going
close
a
to their
lot
goal
different
line.
than the WKU game. Oh my
And that
God,
is
what a fucking
textbook
punt.
instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line.
What a fucking punt.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Last
Motion
drive
over
ended
R
after a long missed field
We need
goal.
that
and
outside
they have
block.
it back ready to go to work.
We need that outside block. Thank you.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the
The
first
run
down.
hooks.
This offense has to get this guy the ball
Just
in
like
as many
that.
ways
I love
as
that we
possible.
have
He
so
showed
many
you all
running
of
backs
his
that we
tools
can
on
just,
that last play.
you know, go to. Moses is more like a short down back, but like any of these backs that we get in, they can come in and make a.
They're dealing
Make a
with
play.
a second and long. Off play action.
Harden.
Finds his big tight end.
Big
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Gotta get down that field.
Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down.
We're just gonna roll
He'll
out,
pull it down and run.
get the first down.
Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Well, for this defense
Get
now,
that
being good
first
against
down.
the pass is
Stop
not
the
just
clock
going to
a
be in
little
the
bit.
back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal,
Oh,
especially
Cam
when things
Harden
go
wide
off
open.
script. And you saw it on that one. First down,
Defense
they dial up.
leaves
There he goes
Cam wide
Steps into the end
open.
zone for a
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Man, this guy is
Falcons.
an elite
And
tight
he's
end. This guy is a
gritting on him.
dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch,
Falcons
the
go
big
up.
body, the athletic ability. He has it
7-3
all.
on the road.
And the extra point makes it 7-3.
5
We
plays,
check in with
98
Kevin
yards.
Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays,
South
an
Carolina,
all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence.
Come on, cover for a look.
Top 25 teams
Got to
and a
bring
very
my
clear
safety
outcome
down
today,
a little
guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
I don't like how they
The
have
offense
him.
just has not been able to find a way to get.
We gotta find a way to get my boy Will involved defensively, cause like he's not doing a lot, you know, and it's not on him. It's not on him. I think we just not using him right. You know what I'm saying? We're not using him right. Let's have him play rush D tackle, and then Alexander can play nose tackle. You know what I'm saying?
Them going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Way to get pressure defense.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
And we get to the quarterback, Alexander.
The heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Pass rusher so far.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they've not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed
14, 28 seconds left.
Punt is on its way.
And Hooks had a kick return touchdown last week. That sparked the
coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
Do we try to get down the field?
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle.
Mosley wide open.
It's caught downfield.
Up the middle.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
I was looking for the slot fade.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Stem this route down a little bit.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right.
To the ball.
It's complete. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone.
Let's take the field goal. Take the field goal. We missed the first field goal.
Down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half.
Let's get this one.
Nestled just inside.
Let's take it 10-3 and a, to the half.
That lead in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he's going to try to return this one. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
We are known for hitting.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime
start of the third quarter.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a
they haven't been able to
enjoyable first half so far.
They started out hot. Passing.
And yes,
we just been getting to the quarterback.
A game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you
to
consider
the
length of some of these possessions? Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this.
Passing so
a team
far.
that sustains drives and just moves
probably
the
Thompson's
sticks
breakout
might be
game
the team
this
that
season.
comes out on top today. Either way, it's
not,
time to find
he's not
out.
overly
Back
like,
to the best of the biz for the start of this third quarter.
He's doing what he needs to do. He's putting the ball where it needs to be. Getting the ball out in space to his playmakers.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We are just about ready to start the second half.
He's starting off the third quarter with the ball.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're on that, but
this defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
I don't think so.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight.
NKU gets a stop on 3rd down. And we try to go for a hit stick with miss.
The solid return there
cost us some yards. They get to the 38.
Really sets up this offense nicely. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the left.
Hit stick in the back of the...
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
He don't lose 1 yard.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going.
That was a low. He might have been able to run after the catch, though.
Now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Extending the play. First down and more.
Ooh.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
We got to put some pressure on this quarterback. I don't like how it's
1st and 10.
I don't like that he's able to do that to
give it on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top.
Oh my God, he had a
not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You had your eyes on the ball.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams are just.
He had his eyes on the ball. He had a
the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight.
I'll get a sack.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes.
I think that was
at
Denard.
midfield.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Today.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
I don't like how they're pressing our wide receivers like. We can't go make a play.
This drive going to the air.
We see that one-on-one.
Down the right
Sammy Allen.
He's got it inside
Junior.
No one's going to get it. Touchdown.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, you should get a better matchup. And then what do?
Pulling out.
Fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him.
The slot wide receiver with the slot fade. And he toasted his man about 3-4 yards and it was too late.
Lining up to add another.
17-3 lead.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Simmons is on a roll.
That's the kind of drive
Simmons
everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone.
They might be aggressive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option.
Woolen got picked up.
To Green.
Willing got
They
picked up right
finally
there.
get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time.
Oh boy, boy, boy. We're gonna have to put a spy on that boy.
The big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB
We're gonna
under
have to put
center
a spy on
nowadays
that
in
boy.
football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the move, it's Strickland.
He stopped in the
And
backfield
maybe
for a
he'll get
loss
back
of
to the line
1.
of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, it's
another
been a
blitz.
surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we
We've
all
been
talked
handling
about it. We thought they'd be able to
blitzes.
run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the
Oh,
running
he's
game
loving
going.
that high ball.
Be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up,
Inside
but
high
somehow,
balls,
some
like
way,
those two.
they need that physical ground game.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0.
End of the 3rd. 14-point lead. Here, start of this 4th quarter. And ever since the 1st quarter, we've been dominating.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll
We've
take
been
a pretty
dominating this game.
sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period.
Getting these boys a little tight look.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson.
Another hit stick.
Caught, and he's close
Looks
to a
like-
1st down on the
like-
nice pickup there.
Hendricks is getting double teamed a little
Offense
bit.
in an empty set. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Puts it out of the air.
How did he catch
And
that?
he's knocked down immediately,
How
but
did
not
he catch
before
that?
he moves the chains.
That's a great
They'll
catch
snap it from the
nonetheless.
34 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back.
He bounces outside, but he loses
He's
yards,
brought
and
down,
there's a
but there's
flag
a
on the
flag
field.
on the field. Let's see
That might
which
be
way
hit.
that's
That
going
might
to
be
go.
holding. Another illegal black in the net. We're
So
gonna
the
take
decision
that.
has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. They'll go to the air.
And Hendricks is getting doubled.
Under fire. Just
Him getting
too
doubled is
much
giving
of a
time.
rush, and
Enough
down
time
goes the quarterback just
for everybody else to
behind
get to the
midfield
quarterback.
stripe at the 49.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field
route.
day with their 5th sack of
They
the
get
game.
maybe a yard.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This will be
We're
the
just gonna
8th
play
play of the drive, but a great
back.
opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Alexander
And if
gets
your
his
job
3rd
is to
sack
irritate,
of the
to
day.
confuse, to hit,
And they're
to make
going for it on
quarterbacks
4th
feel
down.
very uncomfortable.
We're gonna see some
This
pressure.
defense
We're gonna
is
see some
definitely
heat.
doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard
Eric
day.
James Jr. with the script
What
sack.
a disastrous play.
They get the ball
loose
back, but
recovered by
it's
the
turnover on
offense, but they don't
downs.
have enough for the 1st down. It'll
Eric
be a
James
turnover
Jr.
on
with the
downs.
strip sack.
Deep breath, right, man?
Yeah.
You fumble
Yeah.
that thing, you cough
Last
it up. You're
game,
like,
he had a
I
great
really
game in
appreciate you,
coverage.
brother. I can't tell you how
Now
much I
he's
thank you
having a
because the
great game
coaches would have been
rushing
all
and
over
passing.
me, but big time break for the offense.
What can't this kid do?
Able
He's
to
only a
pick his way
freshman.
forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
He's only a freshman.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football.
Louisville,
I want to put my quarterback
Simmons
in
College
great
can
situations if I
just
do
really
throw it. Low
run this clock
risk,
out
keep
if
that
they
clock
wanted to.
moving, get a few first downs.
First
and if
down.
I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Love to stay in bounds, but
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the
Great
first down,
blocks.
though. The
Great
defense
blocks.
really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They want that clock to run.
oh my goodness, great, great
Really good
ball
job by
carrier
everybody
vision
there. Well blocked, good run, and a
by
first
Deuce
down.
Washington.
Timeout called there by the defense.
He was hurt last
get the ball
game,
back and save as much time as possible.
but
They've
he
moved
just
it
made
into
his presence
scoring
felt with that move
territory.
right
First
there.
and 10 from the 11. Gets the back moving. Might as well run him until
He's
they
just
stop
like
him. He's got it
very
again.
agile, and
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line.
he can
This
change
defense is on its
directions.
heels. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to
Like
get
the best
that
of
ball
them.
back and
I don't know.
preserve time for their offense.
He's just very, very
Going to
like
work in the red zone. They
crafty.
can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback making checks. Caught over the middle. It's Hatcher.
Ooh, a little
He's
sneak
all
play
the
right
way
there
down
for
to the 2-yard
Simmons.
line. Just
They
spectacular
almost got in there.
execution there. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I don't know why.
Really need to pick up this conversion
NKU
and
was
avoid
calling
having to
timeout.
settle for the field goal.
Game is pretty much over.
Now on the move. And he needed 1 yard, and he
Fourth
didn't
and two.
get it. The defense won the battle up front.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback
Fourth
is
and
a threat
two.
to run the football.
On the
I
goal
have
line.
to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I
Simmons
do
getting
what they
greedy
did
right here.
there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
They'll run the option.
Is Simmons getting
He'll
greedy
pitch it.
right here?
He will not get there. They'll turn
Hopefully
it over
that play
on
does
down
not come
that
back to bite him.
leaves the door open. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen.
Screen,
got
wide
some
receiver screen
space.
pass.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
They get a gain of 9.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short.
They come out full
As he
wide.
throws. And those two couldn't make the
Incomplete
connection. It's an
pass.
incomplete pass.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had.
And we get to the quarterback again,
the pressure
Denard.
gets him back at
with
the
another
8-yard
sack.
line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't
And it's
come
fourth
up
down.
empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
This is it.
Under fire.
This is it.
Trying to escape and get
And he
it himself.
fumbles. But he gets the
The
ball back.
offense
But
did fall on that
once
loose
again,
football, but it won't matter
that's all
much.
she
They
wrote.
turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th
may
down,
I
but
say,
couldn't do it.
Simmons might have one of the best pass rushes
After
in the
not
nation.
really
I know they're playing
their
in the
best
MAC,
earlier this season, people said
but this is
team
their
bad.
second,
Now they
maybe
won
even
3 in a
third
row.
5+
This team
sack
is
game.
good. People are fickle.
And we're only 4
probably
games
the
into the
ones
season.
who were saying that
5
a little bit,
games
Reese,
into the
because they
season.
were struggling. It didn't look like they knew
Simmons
who they
moved
were.
on to
They
what,
didn't have the
3-1?
momentum going, but now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different
Great
team.
game from
They
Thompson
sure do,
Jr.
David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now completely different, almost the polar opposite
Simmons
of what
is
we
all
saw
smiles.
earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got
17-3
left. Those teams
win.
better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching
Thompson.
another presentation of EA
10 for
Sports
12,
College Football.
224 yards, 83 completion rating, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also had 14 yards on the ground. Like, everybody gets a piece of the pie in this run game, you know? Even the quarterback is doing a little bit of, running. They split a lot of carries, and it helps out. It keeps them healthy. Cam Harden, 3 receptions, 77 yards, and a touchdown. But Sammy Allen Jr., that slot fade, cooking his defender wide open. That's what we're gonna need all season from him. Slot guy. He did his thing, but on the defensive end, this is where everything has been going right. 4 TFLs, 3 sacks for Denzel Alexander, the senior D tackle. 3 TFLs and 3 sacks for the sophomore linebacker Denard. 3 TFLs for Woolen, 3 TFLs and 2 sacks for the cornerback, the slot cornerback. Last week he had 2 interceptions and 2 defensive touchdowns. And he had a forced fumble, strip sack. I remember, yeah, he had a strip sack. But this defense has to be one of the best in the nation. I'm just saying, rushers with sacks. We are number 1 in sacks, even though we played an extra game so far. Number 1 in sacks so far. They get about 4.5 sacks a game. We don't get a lot of interceptions, you know, but hey, we'll take that. Because I think it would be better, you know, if Will plays rush D tackle. I might want to maybe we can switch it up for him. So I'll sell that and then get him in for a visit as well. Week 7. He'll get some playing time here. And then Mr. Lowe, Faye Lowe, we just gonna call him Faye Lowe. I have a hard time pronouncing people's names, you know what I'm saying? Let's get him scheduled in for a visit to Toledo week. That's going to be a big week. Conference prestige. Toledo, that's going to be a big game for us. Schedule. All our games is like Kentucky, Ohio. Literally a couple hours, you feel me, of traveling each game.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Kicking off to start the game, Miami's going to be coming out with their offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start
I
at the 25.
actually like those jerseys.
So Miami, Ohio's offense will get first crack at it today. And last week, you want to talk about
Jordan
a guy
Brunson
using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing.
He's loose.
Oh my goodness, these RPOs.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put in play from the 40. Back to throw, it's Finn.
And Will gets his first sack of the season.
And he goes down at the 34. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands, and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the middle, but a nice job getting that quarterback.
They only get a couple yards.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass.
We like to send blitz. Oh my God.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, a lot of space.
Willing
Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Red Hawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And
Miami, Ohio gets down the field with ease. And when I say with ease, with ease.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
Coming out with it, it's hooked. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's what proving is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you.
Takes a big hit,
this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
11-yard scramble. Ethan hooks up the middle.
It's a running room.
He gets
to
another
the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind and forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made it.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
You don't want to see after two good runs.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Ooh.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be
definitely
third down.
Don't want to see that.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing.
Taking a shot.
For the big play.
His head's not turned to the ball. We get the first down.
They find their way to the 36.
Trinidad. The senior.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Thompson scrambling. He doesn't see anything.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker.
Almost
and it
had
will
the first
be
down right
second
there.
and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for
They
a
jumped
first down.
offsides. That's offsides.
Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff from the gun.
That's offside.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Oh, we tried to hit.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time
down
is expired
7-0
here in the first
into
quarter.
the first, but
both teams made
still
no
got ball.
secret they
Still got time
wanted
to
to
put some
target
points
their
on the board.
big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
You know, put on at home.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Dude. He jumped last time. They didn't cover it. We'll take that 5, buddy.
In the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
We need to watch 20 all game. He jumping.
They'll go to the ground. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
We're just going to step up, get
the first down, and then slides to avoid the hit.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line. They're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass.
Big
and it falls
hit,
to the ground incomplete.
Big hit.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion.
We're going to try to come
forcing the fourth down.
Hook's wide open. We're going to try to come out on fourth down.
Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be
able to be aggressive.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
7-7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time.
They like to throw
underneath. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
We were on it.
He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
He's down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action.
That was a great fake.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Brunson.
He's making 2-man miss.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Loop blitz. He's throwing
open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Double him
the
or
Red
something.
Hawks will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him.
He takes it this time.
He's getting ahead of steam.
Trips up.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Are letting them get down the field way
And the
too
Red
easy.
Hawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Might as well give it to him again.
He bounces out outside.
Quick
He
spin on the
breaks a
run.
tackle.
And he
This
waltzes
running
in
back,
for the score.
I understand why he went
Touchdown,
off.
Miami.
That's his 2nd touchdown
And that's
of the game.
exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to
3
execute
carries,
and then
29
punch it
yards,
in
and
physically
2
on the
touchdowns.
ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all
This
the momentum.
Miami,
Nice
Ohio
execution on the
offense.
drive by that offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin
It's
Connors in the
doing what
studio.
we have not
Guys, your
seen.
game is a big one, but so
Main
is
team
this
is big
battle right
against
now
this
inside the Big Ten.
Simmons defense.
Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 7 over Illinois. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's
Wide
going to
open,
try to
Harden.
hit him deep. Makes the catch on the
Was that a late hit?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see
Don't tell
if
me
it
it was holding.
stands.
No. To take away a play like that.
There
The
are
center of
penalties
all
you sort of
people.
forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like
Simmons
that wiped
comes
out,
back after
that
that
one's going to
large
linger.
gain.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wide out.
Ooh, he got
And
hit.
it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is
got hit.
incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Keeps looking downfield.
Come back to the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money.
Can't
you
go
just
for this
have
for
to
a
make
down.
that catch. And here comes
That
the punt team.
penalty
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're
was a
looking
drive
forward
rule.
to the punt.
That penalty ruined the drive.
This guy is a
Big
daring
hit.
punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return.
We gotta make sure
gets
they,
a little bit of ground for the offense. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He'll do it himself. His junior
quarterback takes a
making his
huge
presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they
Big
run
hit
these
to the
types of
quarterback.
option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys.
Checks it down to the running
He's got
back.
a lot of talent.
He makes
He's got to
them
make sure
miss.
he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They're playing
Bounced out of
methodical
bounds at the
football.
43-yard line. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard
Very
line.
methodical football.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. That's a really
Is it
good
6
tackle
yards in that
there,
game?
giving up some size and still making the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
We cannot let them even get into field goal range. Just keep the ball
The Red
underneath
Hawks
us.
can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Finn. On the move, he fires.
This quarterback
Catch
is
in the
just-
middle, it's Reynolds. Makes a great
Guiding up the
defense right
defense.
there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Red Hawks
16
are
seconds
threatening
left.
in the red zone.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success.
And he gets
get
sacked.
a rush, and
They
it
don't-
pays
they
off
have-
the
they do have
sack at the
timeouts.
20. They'll use a timeout right before halftime.
Looks like they'll be
Maybe
getting
time
3.
for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd
Trying to
down,
ice
they'll
that
send out the
quarter-
field
that
goal unit to
kicker.
try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
Not the
Maybe a
worst
chance to
case
get off a
scenario,
couple
but
more plays. And they'll
Go
send
down
out the field goal unit.
17 to 7.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
It's not good.
And that lead grows even
Reduced the
bigger.
whole ball.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Coverage
That'll
team
be the
there
end
to
of the
make
first half. What the?
The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy
Oh, what?
might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Technical difficulties. Okay, we should be back. Technical difficulty. I don't know what happened right there with my Elgato, but we should be good.
They'd love to build some early momentum.
So yeah,
You
Simmons
ain't
down,
lying, because you only
17.
got so many possessions here in the second half.
7.
So now you're down. I got to
You
maximize
gotta get the
every
ball.
single one.
Out
Put your
quick.
best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it
We
all
gotta
back
score
on this drive, but
fast.
you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
That's not good.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient
That's not good at
throwing
all.
the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Ethan Hooks
Makes the
wide
catch.
open,
It's
but
Hooks. He's going to come up a
He
couple
gets
of
caught.
yards short of the 1st down. He wants to change this route.
coming out. Hurry up.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Harden wide open.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And an explosive
That's what we like
play
to
has
see.
him on the move, and he gets it
We
all the
don't,
way
we don't
to
really
the
see Simmons coming
48-yard
out
line.
in 5 wide much, but
Looking to throw on 1st down.
he's calling for it at this point.
That's caught. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice
They're
game.
moving down the field with this offense, though.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And
And
another
he's
holding
ridden
call.
to the ground, but there's also a flag
Is
down.
that
Let's
center
check the
again?
call.
The left guard Turnbull.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this
His
time
first
the
game back
offense
from
has
injury,
10 more
but-
yards it has to cover. Bunch formation for these receivers.
That's uncalled for.
They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him.
And
And he
Harden
was hit
was
just
wide
as he
open.
released it, and it falls to the turf.
Harden was wide
There's
open.
nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their game.
And
Intercepted, and
Simmons
that's
throws a
not
pick.
how you want to start a half.
Thompson.
Takes it back inside
That's
the
not
40.
good.
They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and
That
the
is not good.
interception has set up great field position.
Simmons might be in trouble.
Off play action on 1st down.
And Simmons is blitzing.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
That might be holding
back. In the middle, it's Williamson.
We needed that. Back it up.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Finn.
They try to throw a screen and it does not work. Yeah,
that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to
come out on the cover.
He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the Redhawks are in a mess here on
Keep it
3rd and a mile.
Keep everything underneath.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he was able to run
exactly
through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
There's still hope for Simmons.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return.
Nice little gain, almost got to the 50.
Solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
Killed our last two drives.
You got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away.
We just sailed the ball. We sailed the ball. Wyatt, is he doing a complete 360 to throw the ball? Yeah. Didn't see that. I didn't see him underneath. Number 24.
Takes it back to set
it's not looking good.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
And how do you run across the whole side situations?
They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Like that. They know we're blitzing.
To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last
right here.
Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The inside handoff.
He's tackled in the backfield, but he breaks the tackle.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Dropping back, it's Finn.
He's sacked.
And that defense gets to it.
4 sacks of the game. But is that enough?
A tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense.
Is that enough?
Wants to fire on second
Another
down.
sack.
And with the pressure on him, the quarterback
we need a
turnover. And we've played 3 quarters here. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top.
I don't think we have any more possession left.
They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
They're going to run it.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Fourth and
So
goal.
here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And Miami, Ohio goes up
and they'll push that
20-7.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker has started to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, Dave.
He's going to throw deep right side.
Slot fade.
He's got it on the outside.
He connects with Sammy.
And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside.
Post route.
Toward the end zone.
To Toes.
And it's
Amani
Toes. 6 on the board.
Cooks his man.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle.
Did you see that? Amani Toes. Can we get zoomed in footage of this? The DB was lost.
And I think when he saw that deep
And
middle
Simmons
area
has a
vacated,
chance.
he said to himself, I've got a guy
One stop on
right into that
defense.
area.
Let's go on
Throw
offense.
this thing on time.
They
This is
could.
going to be a touchdown.
They
That's
can do it.
exactly what happened.
Can the Falcons get a
And the
stop?
PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
40 seconds
Let's
off the
go to the
clock.
studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC.
One stop defense.
Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars
News
for
just
some
came in
time,
that
and
Vandy
regardless
upsets
the
Tennessee.
score, that W has to feel good. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin,
need
thanks
run
a lot for
support.
that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Finn.
And way to get
The
back
defense
there.
wouldn't let him loose
3rd
there.
and
It was a
11.
completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down.
And Simmons gets a much needed stop. 4th and 7. 4 minutes left.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to
Down
kick
by
it away.
6.
Takes it on the return. Slips through the line.
Washington
Very
with a
little
big
will
game.
make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he
Huge
brought them to
punt
their
return.
feet on that one. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
They're pressing. They're pressing.
Looking to fire.
You know what happens when they press.
Lofts one high and deep.
He.
Oh, he had it. The
Amani
deep ball was
Toes.
there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Amani Toes.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity
Could
to make
not
such a big
come
play.
down with the
Listen,
ball.
He wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play.
3rd and
You got
1.
a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Goes to the option.
No.
Oh, no. The
No.
ball popped out. This could running wide open down the gut
A
of the
fumble.
field. Defense has it. They're on the move.
What can go
Finally
wrong?
brought down,
Will
but what a
go
play, not only
wrong.
to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
That is not what we needed to happen.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
And a big
He'll
hit
be
stick.
hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're
Ooh, a
trying to
truck.
turn this into a score. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready and they
Oh, my
stop him in his
goodness.
tracks. Defense uses a timeout
Simmons.
quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown.
And that will do it. And they're going for 2 to put some salt in the wound.
They try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one.
What
it wasn't
a
going
way
to be
to
enough
go
to just
out.
play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and
A
count on your
couple right
defense.
plays.
They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is
This
huge
game
for their
could have
win
went
probability
totally
now.
different.
Fair catch, called for and made.
But as of right now, it looks like Simmons is going to lose this game.
When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game
There's
plan
not
so
enough
far
time
for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found.
And his 3rd interception of the game.
Number 3 on the day.
Thompson.
He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back
Simmons
and
is
put
definitely
your
gonna lose
offense
this
in
game.
business. And the
If it
Red
wasn't
Hawks trying
already
to get a
evident.
touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
26-14.
The run up the middle, trying to power
And
to
this
the goal
running back
line.
just won't go
He's
down off the
brought
first
down
hit.
at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and
His first
save as
hit,
much time as possible.
he will
They'd
not go
love to
down.
make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Finn. Unleashes to the end zone.
Almost
And that ball was
intercepted.
in harm's way, and he is lucky
That
to get
coulda
that one
helped.
back. So
Not
this
sure how
field goal
much
unit
that
has
would've
been
done,
getting the
but-
job done. They've already made a couple here today. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not
They
quite
missed
so
the field
severe.
goal.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No
Simmons still has
good.
a 2-minute warning.
After the failed
But-
field goal attempt, still a 12-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this
Miami's
possession from
backing
their
up their
own 20.
defense.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
It's not enough
Big
time.
chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Allen. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing. Obviously,
Way too
they've
many
never been able
turnovers.
to get into a rhythm. And at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field.
You got to get out of bounds, son.
They've got the defense reeling right
You
now.
gotta
That
get
big
out of
play
bounds.
to the 29. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Wants to throw again.
And Thompson scrambles in for a
And he
touchdown,
takes
but
this
it's
one into the end
too
zone, and all of a
late.
sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
It is too late.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little
They
bit of
may
time
have
on
a
the clock.
chance if
Now
they
we need
get
a
an
miracle.
onside
Now we
kick,
need to
but
kick the onside,
that's highly
get an
unlikely.
onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Highly
Can't make the
unlikely.
connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety
And that
than
will be
waiting
the
to see
game,
if the
a
hands team
6-point
can
loss
corral the onside
at
kick,
home.
and they do. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory
Turnovers.
formation. They'll take a knee as they keep draining the time off that clock. Now under a minute to go.
Point of this loss.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays? Jesse, that might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more.
Conference championship.
A little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice.
This will be a team that
this team has a lot of talent.
Come across
just
again.
Need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's inexcusable. One fumble. They really did not lean into the run game this game. Yeah, that was a tough loss.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
They still got Kevin Jennings, I believe.
The SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the back, a crew
Quarterback
looking to make a statement. Taking on the winners of 3 straight, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The kickoff team is on the field and we're ready
We'll start this game out playing defense like always. We want a chance to come out
and it'll be a
halftime
touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So SMU's offense will
he had a big game
first.
last
And
week.
what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. And
We
he
will
has
not
to
be
have
letting
a
him air
ton
it
of
out.
confidence coming into this one, Dave.
That's just not going to happen.
Great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook.
We're not letting him air it out.
He's got it all right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Apparently,
Did he just call us a bitch?
line on the game plan, attack.
That's
now,
what I just
immediately
got
this
from that.
quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots.
I think he just called us a bitch.
Any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
And this one will be stopped.
First
for
play
no
of the game, he comes out and does that.
The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up.
That's very
This offense gets
disrespectful.
nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do
Short
something
game.
to get a spark going to create a big play.
Big play to start the drive. A little tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on
And this
this
hurry up
drive.
offense.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Jennings.
We send a blitz.
Throws toward the end
He's
zone.
wide open.
Touchdown Mustangs.
Mustangs
They won it all, and that is
are
exactly
airing it
what
out.
they got.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10
not even 1
offense in
minute into the
scoring, so they
game.
better be able to create what?
They go 75
Explosive plays.
yards.
Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't
Defense will
contain
need
this
to
offense.
adjust accordingly.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great
And we see
teammate.
freshman
These are
Z.
the guys
Smith
that coaches love.
out there on the
And
edge.
big-time players make big
He's making
plays
his
in big
first
games,
start.
right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this.
What a
Be interesting to see
way
what they
to
do
get
today.
introduced.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
Didn't lose no
Wedge
yards,
it
but
back to the line of
it's a good,
scrimmage.
huge hit.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
They leave a man wide open. Mosley Jr.
Right.
sneaking out the outside.
He's at the 10.
Did he come off?
The end zone for
Did he come out of the... Was he sneaking?
Oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him.
Did they sneak him back into the formation?
You have some plays on your play sheet, and some
Nobody
of them just say,
was guarding
that
him.
guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football,
Simmons
making the
College
big play.
Said they're going to air it out,
The
too.
extra point here would tie the game.
SMU made a statement.
And
First
they
drive.
tacked on the extra point.
And Simmons
Quick
answered.
strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They capped that one
This
off
might
in
be an
style.
offensive game.
74-yarder for
I don't
the
know
score.
if much defense will be played time.
On the move from inside his 5.
But we're not even 3 minutes into this game.
The Mustangs have the ball back
And it's
ready
already
to go to
7-7.
work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
RPO to the tight end.
To start this drive. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Jennings.
Quarterback
Gets away from one.
scrambling. He
Fires
gets
on
out of the
move.
sack.
Got his man downfield.
Kevin
They got him
James.
free for a big gainer to the 43. They've
It's
come
putting
out with
on a
answers on
masterclass
this possession,
performance
and now
already.
another first down.
What is going on?
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Knight.
He's
And
5.
he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down.
We need to back up a little bit.
Back to pass.
He's scrambling, but he gets sacked by Will
Can't
Hendricks.
find a man, and he'll be knocked down.
Will
at the
Hendricks
40.
with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the
Screen
sticks
pass.
on 3rd down through the air.
How did he get out of that?
Spins away from the defender.
4th and
And
inches.
boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
He broke
send out
about
the
3
kicker
tackles
here.
right there.
This will be a
They're not gonna go for it. They're gonna
field goal attempt,
kick
and
the
he'll
field
have
goal.
to curl it in from the right side.
And
He
it's
boomed
good.
it through a 50-yard
I'm
field
surprised
goal,
they did not
showing
go
off
for
that
that.
powerful
How
leg.
aggressive they've been playing.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to
But
start
honestly,
off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes
best
you
case
don't
scenario.
know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to take off.
Scrambles for
He'll
about
be
5.
forced out of bounds right
Looked like
at the
nothing was there,
30-yard
but
line as they
he
try
made
to
something out of
grind out
nothing.
some room.
And that's a really good job by this defense because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there.
Simmons coming
And
out
they
on a
still
wildcat.
did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung
First time
it
we've seen
along
this.
and made him run out of bounds.
Snap to the back.
And Thompson with
Turn it
a
on.
big,
Oh, what a clutch.
big block.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an
The
opportunity
quarterback,
for big
Thompson,
plays.
is getting out there and blocking for his running
It'll
back
be a
on the
first down
wildcat
from the
formation.
49-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Offensive lineman down.
Kept it
For
on
Simmons.
the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Wants to go up top.
The freshman G. Smith gets his
Going
first
through the
touch.
sticks. It's Smith.
The second
Just
touch.
what this offense was looking for. Sets him
And the
up
right
at the
tackle was
26
injured.
with the first down.
Bruised
This guy's
ribs.
done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Ball marked at the 26.
It looks like
It's
Thompson's
1st
hot.
and 10. just going to keep it after the snap.
Jesus.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
That's concussion worthy right there.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Here's a heat.
Thompson throws it away, almost got sacked.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a pass.
No.
Toward the end zone.
Okay, I hit the wrong button right there. That's on me. I hit the wrong button.
Gain on the return.
He's X. Tight end's X. I was trying to hit him. I was not even looking nowhere over there. That's on me.
Defense has set them up for the big play. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
It's early in the game. It's early in the game. Bro, that's got to be an interception.
Trying to take it back.
That's got to be an interception.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
I'm not going to play with me like that.
The give to the back, fighting off the defender, and he'll
be no gain on that second first down.
Stopped for the end of the first quarter. We're through one.
That interception, bro. That interception.
Between these two
that wasn't.
As we look at the
that wasn't his
stats.
fault. That was my fault.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Hey, motioning over.
Back to the ground with the running back. And he runs
3rd and 4.
One tackle and picks up a few. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I don't know what he was looking for right there.
Punt team makes its way
He's
onto
bailing
the
us
field.
out.
He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
He's bailing us out. With these plays
bounce out of
that
bounds,
they are
and they're going to spot it at the 25. And now this offense will take the field again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got the quick
Way to
pass.
fight, boy.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to get it through the air. Throwing right.
You got to catch that, buddy.
Connection here on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Fourth and short.
I don't know
We're
if
going
this is
for
the
it.
time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. It's what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And after that,
Only a
run,
gain
right
of 2.
back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Ooh.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks
They're
up
moving
the
the
first
ball.
down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half.
They're
They'll make
taking
some adjustments.
advantage of that safety depth being so far back.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Gives it on the option.
Right here, stick.
Take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I did my time.
And the Mustangs have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, running back gets to give.
What are these blocks?
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Mustangs are on the move. A first down run in the red zone. And there
Man, they
was
keep calling, hurry
nowhere
up,
to
bro.
go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nobody want to deal with that.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend, don't break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd.
What did they call?
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll
Let
decline
them
the
take
penalty.
3.
And
Don't
they'll
wanna
send
risk
the
them getting a
field goal
touchdown.
team back out for the 2nd time tonight.
They go up 13-7.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
We need to get some points.
They'll go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem
6-yard
is
gain.
when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's...
He's toasting his man. He's burnt toast.
And it's
Allen
inside the
Jr.
25. He's got the sideline going nuts.
Toasting his man on the go route.
Line. That's the way you get things going. A
That's
huge
exactly what
play,
we
and
needed
now
here.
attacking from just inside the red zone.
And great blocks up the field.
Big pickup on the ground
Get back
here
on the
to
ball.
keep this drive
Get back on the
moving
ball.
and give them a first
Get
down.
back on the ball.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
We needed to get back on the ball there.
Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. With the run on 1st and goal.
Fight that.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
SMU calling timeout, but
2nd and goal.
I guess they didn't like what they came out in the
He'll right
defense.
to the right, looking for the goal line.
And we get in the end zone.
Scrambles into the end zone
Gritty.
for a touchdown.
14-3,
The block.
13
The offensive line will
is going to
take
be
you to the hallelujah
the
lap.
score.
And I tell you what, most of the time,
Right
it
here
requires
in the
a
second-
little bit of skill
second
to
quarter.
find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was
What a bounce back
wide
drive.
open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
When this team can run the ball, it opens a lot.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Had to settle for the
Defense.
chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down
They keep
to the
coming out
goal
in this
line, so they
pistol
just
type
need to
of
be a little bit
formation.
more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
To the air, it's Jennings. With the catch, it's
A missed
Knight.
tackle.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
By the DB.
And the Mustangs want to pick up
And this
the
hurry-up
tempo.
offense has been eating Simmons' defense alive.
Looking to throw on first down.
But we get the sack.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
We get the sack.
That last
Well,
sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire.
He drops it.
And he
3rd
really
and
needed to
17.
hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first
We
down.
gotta keep the ball
just
in front
thrown
of
an
us.
incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
No.
Quickly out to the tight end.
No.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Oh my goodness, no. And they get a first down.
Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding
We got
penalty.
caught up in that crossing route.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Got it behind the
And these
line.
RPOs are just eating
It's a
us
seam
up.
wide open. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Great run.
The Mustangs have enough for
By the
the first
Mustangs.
down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And this run game is just disgusting.
An explosive play in the running
Another first
game as
down.
He's got the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Jennings. He wants it
Wide open.
Touchdown,
Oh, we
SMU.
left our
Grabbed
zone.
in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
A really nice job on their final drive of the
And
first
just like
half,
that,
David. Calm, cool,
SMU takes the
collected,
lead
they
right
had
back.
balance, excellent execution.
6-point
They're going to
game.
take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown
They
every
have to at
time
least
you
try.
have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score.
We have to at least try.
Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He might want another play. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against
Trinidad.
the clock.
That's a
Pass is
PI.
incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Ref, he held
This is
him.
going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not.
And
They're gonna go
up to and sacked at the
Half.
12. First half in
Down
the books. Time now
6.
to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in
14
Dallas.
to 20.
And it's clear
It's been a back and
the
forth
aerial
game.
attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these
If Simmons
secondaries
comes
like
out.
toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were
Flat.
defensive game plans.
This game will be over.
Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Simmons starts with the ball.
And it'll
3rd.
come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half.
Allen Jr. wide open.
Into the secondary on
He
the
makes a
right.
man miss, but
And
he gets caught from behind.
better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him
About a
down.
35-yard game.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage,
From one side of the field to the other.
Back after him, 1st and 10 from the 31.
Let's check it down.
Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Nice
7-yard game.
That play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass.
And this is a
Moving
sprint
out of the
out
pocket.
by Thompson.
Trying to make
just
magic on the scramble.
Runs it out and
Nice
gets that
run
first
there,
down.
picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but doesn't matter.
And Harden.
This guy's just so
Oh, my
athletic himself.
goodness.
He's able to go get the
Thompson
first.
overthrew
He's got the first set
his
of downs.
favorite
Behind the chains now.
target.
2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Oh, that's going to
That's not
cost
the way
him.
they drew it up. It's
That is going to cost him.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what
He
the
hits
play
him this
caller
time,
is reminding
and
his
he's down at the
quarterback about in
line.
the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because
He
we've
made
got
up
a chance
for
to at least get
his
3
mistake.
points here.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With jet sweep pass. He's going to lose a yard.
The freshman
on
tried
that.
to get fancy on his first
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line.
touchdown.
Defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Simmons is going tempo.
Looking for the score.
And he finds his tight end, Thatcher.
Touchdown.
And what
With a
a
rollout
nice
touchdown.
play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out.
Simmons is gonna take
throws
this
the football
lead
right
by
behind
1.
those guys and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback. Too,
That's a
on the
great,
ball.
great way to
Just
come out. They
froze
could
the
not come out
defense
flat.
just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone. And at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
And it'll be a touchback.
The Simmons
ball will
defense
come
can get
out
a
to
stop.
The 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to
That
work.
would be
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
magical.
Defense showing blitz here.
And the ball's deflected at
And
the
his
line,
throw
but
is incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get
They
on
almost
fire
got a
and they
pick
just
right
can't
there.
miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control
Out
of this
route.
offense.
Quick completion on the out route.
oh,
And he goes out of
We
bounds
called it
after
out.
coming up with positive yardage there. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Jennings.
we cannot allow them to make those type of
He's got
plays.
enough for the first
We
down.
just
They'll spot
cannot.
it at the 37.
We cannot.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
No
so
game
many
right there.
hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud.
Motion
You're gonna
and
feed him,
over.
especially on these third down situations.
Second down, he'll throw it. The screen, he can go.
We follow that motion
He's there to
perfectly.
make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
This is the
losing
stop that
yardage on that
Simmons
play.
needs.
And the Mustangs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Finds his tight end. And
What?
he's brought down after a nice gain.
How
This
do we
offense
keep
is
allowing
starting to
these
believe, and as
to get
they
open?
generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Wants to throw again.
Out route.
Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right.
Did he
All
get
the
a
way
foot
down
down?
to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
I don't think he got a foot down.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. And he throws
slightly
down the gun of the
underthrown.
defense. It's in.
Heavily underthrown. They are killing this with this gun slot right formation.
They'll run it out of the
Great
shotgun.
tackle in the
And
backfield.
maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and
Simmons
long
has to
from
get
the
off the field right
28. From the gun, wants to pass.
They get a sack.
No more time
Denard.
to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Daquan Denard.
They'll run the field
with
goal
the
unit
sack.
back out there. This kicker has already
Much
banged a
needed
couple
stop.
through. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard
52-yard kick is good.
He slides that just inside the right upright.
SMU
Guys, after the field
goes
goal,
back
now
up,
they have the lead.
but only by 2.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
What a back and
No
forth
return
game.
coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
This game is going to come
They'll
down
put
to
this one
whoever
in
gets
play
the
for a
last
snap of
stop,
the drive from the 25.
or whoever gets the stop in general.
The give from the gun. Forges ahead.
Hooks
Picks up
carry the
about
man
3
4
to the
yards.
29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4. And
No
we are
gain
not going
on
to
that
give
play.
up.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs
Quick
filling.
slant
It's a game of first downs.
to
and
his
they've
favorite
got one
target.
out to their own 37. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Looking to buy time. Got a little space.
And Thompson scrambling
Wide open spaces. A
for like
huge
40
pickup on
yards.
this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is
Thompson.
some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter.
Getting out
You
the
want to talk
pocket.
about his favorite
Getting
receiver?
messy.
It might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only
What
is
a
the
run.
scoreboard on their side, but
freshman
so
quarterback.
too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
7 minutes left in this football game. Simmons is down.
And off from the shotgun.
Only by 2.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Make it possibly upset
Listen, you got to be able to know
the
when to play
19th ranked
call
team in the
and
nation
what hold will go
on the
through.
road.
Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Keeping
Great
it on the
blocks by the
ground with the
offensive
running
line.
back. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And Simmons is coming out. Hurry up.
Use the play fake. Now
Thompson
to throw.
scrambling right.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket.
He gets it to his tight
Nice
end.
throw, great
For the
catch,
second time
easy glide
this
into the
game.
end zone
That
for the
little
touchdown.
roll out play
Field
action pass. He
shrinks,
can either run
tight
with it
end grows.
or he
Big
can throw it
targets,
down.
big results.
I've
And
never
he finds
heard
a
it
man
put
wide
that
open
way,
and
but
touchdown.
you're dang right.
Again.
That guy is so big.
Simmons
a lot of times
is
you
now
get a
up
DB matched up on him. He
in
can
this
just
game.
post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so
But the lead is
dangerous
still
down there
single
in this red zone.
digits. One stop may win this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and
On
this
the
drive
road.
will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field.
This formation is
Not the
just
day
like
they had hoped to have, but when you are
torching
a ranked
everything.
team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
Gain of
Forges
4.
ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get
Heavily
communicated,
tempo.
get lined up.
They'll run play action. Runs through a tackle.
These broken
And he is
tackles are
brought
just
down, but what a move he put on that first
crucial.
defender. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their
Throwing
foot
across
on
the field, but he
gas,
gets a
run
2-yard
this
gain.
no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Try to make up for some of
Hurry
that
up
lost
once
ground
again.
on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's
Screen.
Jennings.
That was a fake screen
around
pass.
that screen. He's brought down,
But it might be coming back.
On the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
Offensive pass interference.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's tight. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Mustangs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wide
At
out.
the sticks. He gets the first down
And
with
he's
another
knocked down,
penalty.
but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one,
get
and it
called
goes
for
for
a
naught
holding
as the
call.
penalty will back them up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up
Third and
inside their
27.
20. The play action
Motion
fake.
play. And it's no good.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it
27
before he wanted to.
with
The
4
defense
minutes
put the heat
left.
on. The Mustangs decide to punt it away.
Can we
This will be the
say
second
upset
time they've had
alert
to kick it away.
is officially in effect?
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return.
Simmons
as he
now
gets it up
has
to the
control of this
41-yard
clock.
line.
What they do with this position could determine the game.
From the gun, running back on the move.
First down,
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of
rush for
scrimmage.
0 yards.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Second down, he'll throw it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit.
Third
and
and
they're
11.
Very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get
It's
their
a
hands in the
screen
air to
pass.
find them.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D?
And Simmons has a decision to make. 4th and 5. Fourth and 5. And Simmons has a big decision to make.
Getting the first down.
A really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking to pass.
And they did not get it. Simmons did not get
out
the.
of bounds, just short of the
They
first
did not get the
down
fourth
marker, and
down.
the defense gets a
They were
stop.
maybe an inch or two
The
short.
offense has a chance. Down one possession in the fourth.
And it's a big
Oh, it's
Eric
oh,
James
what a
Jr.
bad
with the
time for a
learn.
mistake like that.
And that
no
is the
one
ball
is
game.
going to
He's
catch
dunking
him.
on them.
Cruises into the end zone for a
His
touchdown.
third pick six
They
of the
pushed that lead
season,
out, a
and
really
it could
good
not come
opportunity to get
at
back
a
in the
better
win column.
time.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it.
They've
don't
been
drop
running
it.
the
Then thought, don't
RPO
get caught. Don't get caught. And he did.
To the wide receiver and the
pick
tight end
six.
all
Hey,
game.
these guys can play offense
And
too.
the freshman
I
slot
showed you I can
corner.
be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide
Picks it
receiver
off.
next week after making that big
And he
play.
just
But
called game.
defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
What
And with the extra
play.
point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it
Oregon
up
and
for the
LSU.
kickoff, and that
Oregon
last
State and
score
LSU
was a
was
real
tied right in the
buzzkill for
fourth
this
quarter.
crowd.
But right now, we're worried about this upset. 12-point lead.
And it'll be a
2:47 left in
touchback.
the
The ball
fourth.
will come out to the 25-yard line.
Honestly, Simmons can just
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work.
play
The good
back.
news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well,
And they're
I think
running
you know
it.
This defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to
This
jump
is not a
routes.
good
They're gonna
time to
play
run the
aggressive.
ball.
You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your
But-
advantage.
And the
Who
Mustangs are in
else
the
to-
hurry up.
I like this idea
To
by
worry
the
about what
offense
they
going
doing.
hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's
He'll throw it
scrambling.
down.
He
They
gets
bring
the
him
first,
down,
though.
but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
And I love the change in decision making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force
Quarterback
it in there.
scamming again. He picked off once
Intercepted.
again
The defense
by
has
the
set him up.
Simmons defense.
Got some room to run.
And they take it
And
back for
he'll take
another
this
pick
one home. It's
six.
a touchdown.
Albert McAfee the
That
third.
just might
The
do it,
boundary
man.
corner.
Offense needed points badly. Defense
What?
comes up with the big interception,
defensive
takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little
game
bit and
for
make this
this
game
Falcons defense.
almost out of reach.
What a
And let's
disaster.
check in with Kevin Connors
Fourth
in the
quarter.
studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college
For
football,
the
we've
SMU
got eyes on it.
offense.
Check this out. UTEP is in front.
Number
They've
19.
owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this
In
in
the
the win column.
nation
They are
will be
up by
going down.
just one over UConn. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh,
Screen
and how about
pass.
that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Just when you think you have this offense pinned down, they come up with a play like that. Now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 35. Power football with the run.
And it
And
looks
nice job
like
being gap
SMU
sound by this
just
defense.
accepted
Here you go.
their
Watch
defeat.
what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Quickly
keep them in
complete.
bounds.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop
The
him
clock
just
is
a bit
gonna
short.
keep running if they don't call
Quick
timeout.
timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's
The
cover two.
Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Keep them in bounds.
They'll try to run
Tackle
for
in the
it.
backfield for the
That
loss.
defense in
5.
front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Woolen with the TFL.
On 4th down, they'll try
They
to
get the
throw
4th down, but
it. He's got it. First
it
down
won't
and
matter
more.
much.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
They will be losing at home.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass
Keep
to
it in
the tight
bounds.
end. And a good job in
gonna
coverage
stay
there.
in
They
cover
stop
two.
it after just a few.
We're going to stay in cover 2.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Check it down as much as you want.
Snagged in the middle. It's Maryland. And he's brought down after a nice game. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
I don't know where they're spiking. The game's over.
Already in
Cover
field
4.
goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long
They
from the
come out of
20.
the trip set.
From the gun, wants to
They
pass.
try to get the RPO, but a deflection
And
almost
the
out of the
deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
Will
No
Hendricks almost
signs
had
of
a sack,
any
but he
kind of
forced the
kickers. They'll
pressure.
leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
They diving for him.
Let's it fly.
Another
And it's
deflected pass.
incomplete,
And
and
that's
the
gonna end the
defense
game.
stands tall and gets off the field. So with the
Simmons
late lead, they're ready to
College
just drain the clock in victory formation.
has just upset the number 19 team in the
And they're
nation.
just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. with yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account of this
freshman quarterback. And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
17 for 25, 252, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. A big scramble for 37 yards. Washington had a touchdown. Huge game from Sammy Allen. This defense, though, the strong suit of this team. Will Hendricks with a sack, 2 TFLs from Alexander, Denard, and Glass. 2 pick sixes by the freshman and sophomore. What a game. Eric James Jr. gets the MAC Defensive Player of the Year. He might get the Nation Player Defense. He doesn't get the Nation Player Defensive Player of the Year. Okay. What a game. What a week. Simmons advances to 4-2. It's now week 7. It'll be a bye week. It's your boy Twancho. I'm out.